DJI, famous for their drones and gimbally cameras, have made a portable power station. Well, two portable power stations, a big one and a little one. This is the bigger one, and I've been tasked with taking it apart and showing the insides, that's going to be all for this video. We'll do another video on capacity and tests and output and all that stuff. Today is purely taking it apart and looking at the insides. Now, let's get out of the box. Ta-da! Alright, let's bring the camera in a bit. Right, let's set ourselves up here. Already got it dirty. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, let's shit out of the way. Like that. Lovely. Right, let's get this apart. Where are all my torques and hex? Great. I'm hoping that because they wanted me to take it apart, it will be relatively easily to take apart. I mean, I'm just, I haven't got any instructions on how to take it apart. I'm literally just undoing things and seeing where we end up. But let's start with bits screws we can see. So we've got these 4 or 5mm hexes on the front. I'll presume this is the front because it's got plugs in the front and the other side's blank at the back. So let's take these out. They all same length. Good, yes. It's easier or harder to lose. That makes the front cover click off. I'll just undo all the screws just now. I see there's 1/4 like tripod mount screw holes on the side here, which is interesting. Wonder what they're supposed to be mounts for. It's probably drones, David. It's probably drones. So yeah, I'm guessing the primary purpose of a DJI Power Station is to recharge your drones when you're out in the field doing droney things. Come on, I need a spudger. I don't have one, so we're just going to use a screwdriver. There we go. Easy peasy. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Those are good noises. Not snappy noises, just undoing noises. Ooh. Click it. There we go, that's better. What are the plastics made of? Ding! Well, there's the back panel, and it is... oh, it doesn't say. Not sure. I don't have any... is it scratchy? No, so it's not glass fibre reinforced, which means it's probably polycarbonate. Oh, there's nothing exciting on that side. That is literally just a plastic cover. I wonder if the front is a bit more exciting. Let's just dig in and see what happens. Oh, these are good clips. These are well clipped in. Ding! There we go. And that's our side off. Any plastic markings? No, no. Still, nice plastic. Anyway, stay off. Not a lot to see out here either. Still just plastic covers. How do we get into the meat and vegetables? Turn off. Please? Thank you. It just turned off. Right, what we seeing? Is it like a top and a bottom? I need something to lie on. Something a bit softer than the bench itself. Let us repurpose its plastic bag. We will lie it down there. Right, I can see bits. Not seeing obvious. There's 2 screws going down that way. I say screws, they are also hex, but a smaller. Are they smaller hex? They are, yes. Okay. Let us undo them. If they are, they're behind this panel, which is more hexes. So far no stupid security screws or anything, which is nice, ideal. Right, and then, or do we change size now? Oh yes, we'll go down the size. That's slightly annoying. Not the end of the world. Are they two? Yes. Oh, they're tight. That's quite tight for just tiny hexes. Tiny hexes. Well, so far, ease of disassembly has been very easy. Does that, let's take the whole front panel off? Oh, it does. Beautiful. Beautiful. What's holding the top together? Is the top just one moulded piece? Yes, yes it is. It is indeed. Right. Right, okay. Let me bring you in for a quick look-see before we start unplugging things. Alright, so far I can see we've got the 3 main power cables for the AC supply. We've got a live, a neutral and an earth. Let's test to make sure that's all earth together. There's plenty of silicon goo on everything, and everything appears to be waterproofed, or at least water protected. Right, okay, let's get this front panel off and then we'll be able to get the screws out and get down even further. Right, let's pause with the unplugging, if that lets us get into those hexes. Yes. We will return to the unplugging of things. Oh, I'd kind of just want to get the top cover off so we can get in the inside. Right, allow me to briefly fight with this for a little while and I'll bring you back once I get it apart. Right, well, I popped off the 2 fan shroud covers off the sides in there, and they are filtered. You can see the very fine filter mesh on them. They're also a easily removable part. You just put your spudger down the side and pop them off, and they pop off, and that lets you see down inside there, and you can see the giant blue cells that are down there, but it also lets you into a few more hidden hexes, which is hopefully what's holding the top on now. Hopefully once I take these out, it should become a bit more compliant. Let's see. Oh, that feels better. I think it just needs a wee poppy pop now, hopefully. Oh, wait, I think it is glued on. I can hear the noises of siliconing. It's coming. Something's happening. One way or the other, it's coming off. Sounds promising. That sounds promising. Come on, you can do it. There it goes. There we go. It was indeed glued on. Again, that's also nice, sturdy, strong plastic. And there's the glue that was holding the top on, which explains why it didn't rattle a lot, because, well, there's sticky tabs and, you know, the foam, not expanding foam, the sticky foam. Right, let us bring you in for a look. Come this way. Wow, they have gooped round every single component, it would appear, with the silicon, not grease, but the actual silicon sealant type anti-vibration, anti-mitigation. That is a lot of conformal coating. Look, well, there's a clear bit there where there's none. That looks like it's got like a millimetre of conformal coating over the top of it. Wow. Wonder how underwatery proof this would be. because I had one of my other power stations away in the pickup not that long ago, and it was just sitting in the back of the pickup. I had a bag over the top of it, but I realised that if the water got inside the side fan vents, it would just fill up with water, which is concerning. Look at the conformal coating on this. I don't know how well it's showing up on the camera, but it's like a shimmer of conformal coating there. It's like they've dipped it in varnish. Wow. That's what you want to see. That is the waterproofiest waterproofing. I mean, I don't know if it'd be dunkable waterproof, but certainly waterproof enough. Yeah, that's quite impressive. Right, so we're not, obviously, I'm not super sure which of these each components does there, because some massive capacitors. Some of it's going to be BMS, right? That looks like positive and negative from the battery. So that'll be from the batteries down below. Probably with that board there will be a BMS board, perhaps, or maybe even an inverter. Got some numbers on there, if anyone cares to read them. But yeah, okay, so let's dig deeper then. Let's try and get all the way to the cells. Let's take them off. We've got a couple of 660 or 80mm fans there, they're bolted into place. And obviously the big heat sinks for the power regulators. Power regulators must be on the inside of this bit of cardboard doodad. Let's peel it off. There we go, peel that off and sit you somewhere where you won't stick to things. See you there. Yep, there's a lot of power regulators and a toroidal transformer, and then like a stack of transformers in there. Like a stack or a multi-tap set of transformers in there. We've got our toroidal. That might be a big relay. Not sure. Let's get further in there. We should really see if we can get this other board off, but I'm not sure. They don't look like they unplug. They look like they unbolt. That's... Guess that's what we're going to have to see what we can do. Right, we've got... Just while I'm here, I'm curious. What is the battery pack of voltage? I know I said I wasn't going to do tests, but hey, we're here. So give me a ground and that. So that's nothing, which is good. So that means the BMS is off and not powering anything. Splendid. Ideal. Steady now. Steady. Don't lose those. I wonder if that'll come off as one piece if I just undo those hex. Will that let me take that whole top piece off once I undo the staked on? Lovely. And that is this board disconnected. He said confidently. Oh, there is a cable tie holding on this plug here. Still that one cable tie. Right. I was just cutting. There was a cable tie round this holding on the board, and there's one there. I've chopped it. I don't think I needed to chop it out time I have. And there was that one, which was holding on the other plug, which we can put back. Right, there is that board. Oh, it's got even more goop on the back of it and so much conformal coating. But yeah, that's pretty, that's I can't get away with that. It's been dipped in conformal coating. Yeah, that has surely been like a wave dip. That's had to dip that whole thing. Right, I'll set you over here, out the way. Oh look, there's little twinkly green LEDs on the board. Wonder if this has got any like Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. I haven't read any of the manual, etc, etc. Oh, look at the size of those cells. Oh yes. That's what we're hoping to see. The good, big, chunky cells. Nice. Right, what else do I need to get further down inside? Right, there is that, the display wire. If we can gently tease that off of there. Everything is so well stuck on. It's slightly angering, but I mean it's doing the job. It is absolutely preventing me unplugging things, and obviously prevents them being unplugged accidentally. Oh, I got a fright there. Did I lean on something? Is that a button? I've disconnected, well, I presume I've disconnected the BMS. Hopefully it's not dead. That would be sad. Anyway, won't matter. Doesn't affect disassembly. It's getting in the plugs though. That's where the real game is. How did this one squeeze out? Oh, it's got a big squeezy tab on the back of it. Which side's the back? Right, I'm going to fight with this for a little while. I'll bring you back once I get all the plugs unplugged. So I've managed to get all the screws out around the outside of this board, but there must be, I think, more screws underneath the silicon, because it will not come out of this little coffin here. It feels like tight, like there's one under here somewhere. There shouldn't be anything else, that's just connections to the battery packs and whatnot, but I don't want to pry on it too hard in case it is screwed and I had to break the board. So instead, I have undone all of these screws from the outside. Hopefully I can get them out. And then hopefully I can just take the whole battery pack out. That would be my plan, is to just try and prise the cell pack and the top thing out. And I say prise because it is prise. It is tight in there. I'm still trying not to undo these. I don't know why. I think it's because I have to undo all of them and undo them at the same time. But if we could just get this battery pack to come out, I think we'll be laughing and not lose any of these screws. It'd be even better. Let me just take them out just now then, before we go too much further. There's the that one. For losing the screws like that, yeah, okay, let's find that at a later date. Alright, that's 4 of them, technically. And we'll see if we can... Yes, it's coming. It's coming. Here it goes. Oh, I've lost some other bits now. I don't know what they were, but they're gone. I'm sure they're not important. Surely they're not. Oh, there's another one. There goes. Is that 4? Have I lost 4 of the same thing? Not sure. Kind of don't want to put it down in case I lose anything else. Right. Shiny. There's the 4th one. Okay, smashing. Right. Could you please lie there and not fall off anything? Right. So, here is the cell pack. I do not see any names or anything on any of these cells. They are all just blue wrapped. There's not a name to be seen. Everything's very well packaged. Let's sit it down on this side, like that. They've done a really good job of silicon in this side plate, so let's pick it off and have a look inside without poking anything too badly. Alright, this corner looks like my corner again. Let's just gently peel off the silicon so we can have a peer inside. Ah, we're ready. Right, let's just gently peel around the interior of the cells. There we go. Lovely. Okay, so we've got all the balancing wires coming from this side. So B1 to 15, that'd be right. We get 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Hello? More beeping. I don't know what it's upset at, but it's definitely upset. So that's all the balance wires. We've got balance wires 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13 and 15. Ah, maybe the 16's on the other side. But there's 16 cells. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. And they are monstrous. But not overly heavy. I mean, they're heavy because they are what they are, but they're not ridiculously so. I would have liked to have got this off. But, as I say, there must be a hidden screw underneath this somewhere. Because I'm not quite brave enough to just try and peel it off and actually have it go badly wrong. Because it is attached. It might just be stuck in place, but... oh, let's give it a little more prying. Maybe it's not. It definitely feels like this corner. There's definitely something... yeah, that's definitely not just... maybe it's just that one. There's not a tab, a bolt. What do you think you're a connection for? Don't know, but we're going to find out. If you would come undone. And you as well. Right. That undoes that. Does that let the board come out now? Oh. That is absolutely stuck on that board. Right, and there's that. How about now? Yes! We're out! Ah, there's nothing exciting to see under there. There's just a bit of a heatsink. No, it's slightly disappointing now. And more silicon stuff. Right. Wait, can you see under there? I'm just trying not to touch anything with the thing. Right. In there, can you see it at the back? That is the big negative tab of the battery. That is the negative side. This one here is the positive side that goes on the top, under there, so that's your negative, positive. From the packs, and then that must be the negative and the positive coming out from the... this must be BMS related then. It might be fully integrated, to be fair. I don't know, because we can't see any of the chips because they're covered in silicon goop. But those ones are EMF shielded by the looks of it. That's like a nice weird thing. But yeah, and as I say, blank cells, nothing to see. Right, let's have one last tour over the DJI Power 1000. So we've got all the bits, the plastic bits. I still haven't seen any plastic markers on here for what kind of plastic it is. I'm gonna guess it's polycarbonate. It's too shiny and nice, and it's not glass reinforced, so I'm guessing it's polycarbonate. There's probably a PC somewhere that I'm missing and not seen. I think there's lots of little DJI stickers everywhere. There's a DJI sticker. There's a DJI sticker. They probably do something. They probably change colour when they get wet. Knowing the companies. Right, there's all the plastic bits. This is our giant 16 cell battery pack. At the moment, I haven't tested any voltages, so I'm not going to test any of that in this video. We're just going to look at the bits. This is the front panel plate where all of the ins and outs are. And I can't go over how much silicon goop they've got over everything and how much conformal coating they've managed to get on everything. This appears to be BMS control board and battery management and all sorts of battery things. And the other bit is well, we'll call it just the power supply, because I guess that's what it is, power supply and regulation. And look at the conformal coating on that. It is beautiful. As I say, you could probably dip that underwater and it'll still run quite happily. That is lovely. And that's just the replaceable dust mitigation covers. First time I've seen dust covers on one of these power stations, which is good because they get used outside in dusty environments. Right, at the moment, I am not going to put this back together because people might ask questions and it might be easier to answer them when it is in pieces. So for the meantime, I'm going to leave it as is on the bench. And if you have any questions or any comments, please leave them down below. We can come back and test and prod and poke and look at it. And I think that'll do us. Yes, and thanks for watching.